Hello everyone. I will explain in this video as Terraform module output, how to use AWS Terraform module output. As in my earlier video, I have completely explained this Terraform module, right? Lookup, merge, to map, all these functions I have explained in my previous video. Now this is the only for output, how to use and how. This is the deep dive video for Terraform output. And it will help you to understand very deep dive in Terraform output, right? How to use it, how to write, and all these things, right? This is the main directory, and this is the main like TF Terraform dev.tf Terraform variables. So variables is declare definition or variables definition, and same variable in the dev.tf parts is a declaration, value declaration. Like variables is environment is by default is dev, right? Yeah, AMI. So if this is the AMI is map type, right? So it's a AMI, and this is a declaration of the values, right? In the map type of value, key value. I hope you understood. And I explained in my previous lookup, merge, to map, and all these function with demo, and I'll explain this, right? So I have used here, right, output module EC2IT. This is the variable name. Whatever you want, you can take. Value is module. I'm just using module. This is the module, right? This is the module. This is the name of the module, right? Module.ec2. And always these type of the modules will return a list of the type, output. I'll explain how it's list. And this is the also a output name. Okay, EC2 instance ID, but where is declared this output? Okay, we do not have. This is the main file. If you want to use my this module and it was written in GitHub, so you just need to create your main.tf, and then in the inside the main.tf module, and whatever you want to take the name, and you just need to pass these type of the parameter, and you can launch your instance. But how this is like variable, where it is output variable defined. So this is defined inside this module, right? Okay, this modules, this is my path EC2, AWS, and main. So inside the main output I have, but I have declared in main.tf as well. Let me open. I'm just explaining this, right? Okay, EC2 instance ID. This is not a variable, right? This is not a EC2 instance Terraform output variable, keyword yet attribute. No, this is the output variable name. Okay. Okay, how it is declared? So we are going source and then main.tf. So this is AWS resource. It's a basically it's a source module. So we are creating module EC2 modules. Okay. So this is count variable root ball block device and all these things. Tags I explained in my earlier Terraform module video. Output here, right? This is the EC2 instance ID output, right? Okay. This is the variable name, right? Okay. And what is the value AWS instance? This is over, right? This is the AWS instance, and dot wav asterisk. Why I put asterisk? This is just because of the count, right? In the count it will come, right? I think I have mentioned here. I think this is the count. Okay, count like if we are going to launch 5 instance, so count dot 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So web.01.id. So this is id means like it's a Terraform variable id attribute which will we can use for the instance id, right? So it will print instance id. Okay. Next I have declared EC2 state. Okay. And value AWS instance web 0 instance state. It's a key attribute which will in Terraform defined in the output section. So we can use it. ARN also we can use it. So here we have defined two outputs. Okay. But in our main.tf we are using only this, right? Main architecture, only this EC2 instance ID. So I keep the name same, right? Module, module label. Okay, I'm just this module. This is the source declaration inside dot. This is EC2 instance ID, right? This is the variable. Okay, this is the output. Name is module EC2 ID, and this is we are using EC2 instance ID. EC2 instance ID itself explanation. But here it's two module. State also we have explained. Okay, it's running, instance is running and stop, right? But we are not using here. This is okay. Okay, module.ec2 is, but inside this, right, I have declared his this, right, output value modulo is to instance a string, because I told you at the start of this is a list of the string. So it inside this will come, okay, because it is a one output we are using, but it should give two outputs. Why? Because this will give this state entry as well. That's why I'm giving. Okay. Output will come as a list, okay, return type, okay. And I got it many time. I have studied in my uh, I have production environment and all. So I think I would share this thing, right? So let's go for the demo. I have already running instance in the same way. This is the in my earlier video Terraform modules. I have explained all these things with the same, and this is Terraform in it. Okay, this is Terraform apply. Okay, and this is AD instance ID, right? Lookup. I think in my earlier video I have explained, and this is like tags. All tags is coming. Let's come for the output. Okay, one plan one. This is the module EC2 ID, right? Known after the apply. Now EC2 instance is creating and it's coming. Module EC2 ID. So we are using instance ID. It is coming. So this will come. But module EC2 state. I told you, okay, it is coming of list of the output, right? So this is instance ID. It is coming because I have used here itself. Let me little bit down. I have used asterisk. So asterisk has a both type of the output. This is we are using one. So one it is printed this, but asterisk I have used is this EC2 state. So in the EC2 state, so asterisk means all output. So it will print this one instance ID as well as state. How state will print? You know, in the AWS source main.tf, I have used output EC2 state and then it will give instance state. Okay, so it will be mapped AWS module, and wherever you want you can use. So this is the output, right? EC2 start, initially EC2 start, EC2 state is running. This is the EC2 instance. Let me tell you, double F D0, right? And go to the AWS console, double F D0. Okay, instance state is running, and tag part is this. This is coming. Web01 is the name. EC2 instance is running. So this is the details. Thank you. Thanks for watching. I hope you got it. Terraform module, variables, outputs, how to use it, and all these things. Thanks. Thanks. Thanks, everyone.